What up, it's your boy Sly Kane, Afro Nerd TV, and we got Spider-Man news, baby. Got some reports showing that the Sony and Disney deal might be back on the table, meaning we might get Spider-Man back in the MCU. But it looks like it's going to be some caveats to that. It looks like they're probably going to try to keep the deal the way it was before. Maybe not the 70-30% that Disney was trying to get, because I know there was a lot of people saying it was 50-50. I thought it was 50-50, but seeing reports from like MCU Cosmic, from Jeremy Conrad, I believe his name is, he was saying that it was a 70-30, whereas Disney was asking for 30% of that. But it's looking like that Sony's willing to make a deal with Disney again if Spider-Man in the Venomverse, as well as Morbius and any other feature films under Sony dealing with Spider-Man, Tom Holland is involved in that. And it might be similar to a deal that Universal has with Disney and the Hulk, how he can't have his own movies, but he can be in a lot of crossover movies. To be honest, this deal would be much better in my opinion, because I was never a fan of Venom having his own movie without a Spider-Man origin, and I'm for damn sure wasn't a big fan of Morbius having a movie without Spider-Man. It just doesn't make any sense to me. This could potentially bring Kraven the Hunter in the fray, because I think they were trying to get him to have his own solo movie as well, but with Spider-Man being involved in that, we could potentially have those villains in the MCU and vice versa. So I'm definitely okay with this. I definitely would prefer this deal to the one we had before. Hopefully this doesn't fall through, because this isn't set in stone. I know Tom Holland has basically been told to hush hush. He can't talk about any of this, because you know Tom Holland likes to spill the beans on a lot of stuff. So I'm glad they got him hushed up right now. We don't want the deal to fall through, in my opinion. My take on it is whatever works that's best for fans, I'm down for. And in my opinion, that would be pretty dope, because Blade is in the MCU now. That would bring him in the fray with Spider-Man and Morbius. That would be pretty dope. I know they wanted to use Kraven the Hunter for Black Panther, but they couldn't, because you know Sony has the rights to that. That would bring Kraven the Hunter potentially with Spider-Man into a Black Panther crossover, which would be pretty dope. Like this is what, as a comic book fan, this is what you want. You want these crossovers to happen, because Spider-Man is about, his crossovers are dope. Like, he has cartoons where it's just nothing but him and crossovers. We want this. And with X-Men and Fantastic Four coming back home to Marvel, with this deal, this could be a pretty great deal. I'm hoping that it doesn't fall through. I'm hoping that neither side gets too greedy and the deal goes in, because I know everybody wants Spider-Man to stay in the MCU. We love Tom Holland. We want to see these characters interact with Spider-Man in the MCU. This is a good thing. This is a good thing, in my opinion. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. Let me know if you think the deal will actually go through, if this is a better deal, that we have the actual Spider-Man villains could potentially be involved in the MCU and vice versa. What do you think about it? Do you think it's gonna affect the storyline, that Sony's gonna take too much leadway and try to incorporate their villainverse into the Spider-Man MCU arc that's already been created for him with MCU, in my opinion? Like I said, drop a comment, let me know what you think. Hit that like button, hit that dislike button if you don't like. Hit the subscribe button if you do love everything. I greatly appreciate it. And be sure to follow the various social media sites you do see below. It's been Sly Kane, Afro Nerd TV. Peace.